1 week ago today, I set out to conquer this trill passage, having never seriously practiced trills before. You need to have a very good trill technique to be able to play this convincingly. I mean, look at it. Trill, 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 trill. It's just one trill after another. So in this video, I'll share exactly what happened and whether or not I've been able to master trills with 1 week of dedicated practice. I started on Sunday and this was my starting point. Then I took a step back. Rather than play through the passage, which goes from trill to trill, I started working on the individual trills that make up the passage. Also, I watched a YouTube tutorial which basically said you should start by practicing this as quickly as you can. Then invert it. Then add another repetition to it. Then invert that. Then add another repetition to it. And so on, until you can go for as long as you need to, I guess. So that's the approach I used. And for this passage, I'll mostly do the trills with thumb and third finger or second and third finger. So off I went. And can I just say that practicing trills all the time is really boring. Now Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday can all be lumped together. I could feel some improvement, but it was still quite choppy and uneven, and I would get tired quickly. So my practice sessions were really short, maybe 2 to 3 minutes before I needed to take a break. And something I quickly realized was this first trill with my thumb and third finger was by far the worst, so I spent most of my time practicing that one. Now on Friday, I woke up and thought it was just going to take much longer than I anticipated. But I was working from home, which meant I could do some sneaky trill practice sessions throughout the day, and I quickly realized that there was some definite improvement. My practice sessions could go for longer, maybe 5 to 10 minutes, and I didn't feel myself getting so tired, and the sound was much more even, and I could trill for longer as well. I was still a long way from playing the passage convincingly, but it gave me some hope and some solid evidence that the approach I was taking was working. On Saturday, during my first practice session, I could feel it right away. Not sore, but just like I practiced a lot the day before. But even with that, the trills were just as good, if not better, than Friday. And then we get to Sunday, today. I think it's time for some demonstrations. Now, in the last video, I mentioned how I was learning this passage so that I could use it in a video I'm working on. And I'm really excited about that video. I think it's going to be fun and entertaining if I can pull it off. And I said that I wasn't sure if I was going to use my acoustic piano or my digital piano in the video. Well, I'm leaning heavily towards my acoustic piano, so that's what I'll demonstrate on. Now, first I'll do some trills on their own. Now here's a bit of an attempt at the right-hand part of the passage. And here it is with both hands together. So it's not there yet, but I definitely feel a huge improvement and hopefully you can hear it too. Now to answer the question, can you master trills in 1 week? No. My answer is no. Even if I had more time to practice, I still don't think it would have helped much because those first few days felt like it was mostly about developing some stamina so that I could practice longer. And then if I practiced more during the last few days, I feel like I would have been facing soreness, which would take time to recover from. Anyway, I'd love to know what you think. Do you think you could master trills with 1 week of dedicated practice? Let me know in the comments. And if you'd like to see how I use this passage in that video I'm working on that I mentioned, please hit the subscribe button because I don't think it's too far away. Now, as always, thanks for watching, and I think I better go do some more practice.